Welcome to tonight's top news stories from around the world. You are watching Millennium News Hour, and I am Polly Parveen. Let's get started with the headlines making waves right now. Biden accepts election result, urges Americans to stand together. Trump appoints Sushi Wiles as White House Chief of Staff. Trump plans to limit U.S. citizenship by birth with new executive order. Officials condemn racist texts sent to black residents in multiple U.S. states. Mayor Adams breaks ground on Governor Island Harbor School expansion. Governor Hochul declares November as New York State Apprenticeship Month. Madonna and celebrities condemned Trump's re-election, calling him convicted felon and bigot. Three people charged in connection with Liam Payne's death in Argentina. Israeli soccer fans attacked in Amsterdam, 5 hospitalized, dozens arrested. South Korean President Yoon denies wrongdoing in scandal with wife amid falling approval. Swiatek exits WTA finals as Krejcikova secures semi-final spot. And French minister condemns Free Palestine banner at PSG match. You were listening to headlines. Now, news in detail. President Joe Biden addressed the nation following Vice President Kamala Harris lost to Donald Trump in the 2024 presidential race. Biden acknowledged the election outcome, calling it a setback, but emphasized resilience, saying, "A defeat does not mean we are defeated." In his White House speech, Biden urged Americans to embrace unity, adding, "We accept the choice the country made." He encouraged seeing each other as fellow Americans, not adversaries, and emphasized the need to bring down the temperature after a divisive election. Biden also praised Harris for her dedication, saying she ran an inspiring campaign and expressed pride in her efforts. Reflecting on democracy, he noted that the U.S. has a long tradition of peacefully transferring power, which he pledged to uphold by working with Trump's team for an orderly transition. Biden further highlighted the integrity of U.S. elections, affirming they are honest, fair, and transparent. He also invited President-elect Trump to meet at the White House, marking the start of a cooperative transition aimed at unifying the country. President-elect Donald Trump appointed Sushi Wiles, his campaign co-chair, as White House Chief of Staff. Wiles, 67, will be the first woman in this crucial role. Known as a respected strategist in Republican politics, she has been with Trump since his 2016 campaign and played a major role in his 2024 victory. Trump praised Wiles, saying she was integral to his wins, calling her tough, smart, innovative, and admired by many. Wiles previously led successful campaigns for Florida's U.S. Senator Rick Scott and helped Florida Governor Ron DeSantis secure victory in 2018. Wiles, daughter of former sportscaster Pat Summerall, has roots in Republican politics dating back to the 1970s. She worked as an aide for notable figures like Jack Kemp and served under President Reagan. Joining Trump's team during his 2016 campaign, she quickly became a key advisor. Republican figures responded positively to her appointment. Former employer Rick Scott called her a trusted advisor and a true leader, while Donald Trump Jr. also praised her on social media. Wiles will now lead the transition team as Trump prepares to take office. President-elect Donald Trump announced plans to limit automatic citizenship for children born in the U.S., proposing an executive order that would restrict citizenship to children with at least one parent who is a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident. This move, outlined on Trump's campaign site, would end automatic birthright citizenship for many, including children of certain legal immigrants. Trump's team claims the order would follow the 14th Amendment of the Constitution. However, immigration attorneys argue that the proposal conflicts with the amendment, which states all persons born or naturalized in the United States are citizens. Rajiv Khanna, an immigration attorney, expressed concerns that Trump's interpretation may contradict the Constitution. Other attorneys noted a 19th century Supreme Court ruling that supported birthright citizenship for children born in the U.S., even to non-citizen parents. If implemented, the executive order is expected to face legal challenges in court. Experts predict the order may not hold up under judicial review. For families on visas like H-1B, L-1, or F-1, current interpretations would still support birthright citizenship. Officials and universities across several U.S. states strongly condemned racist text messages sent to black residents, which told the recipients they had been selected for cotton picking. The ABA confirmed it was aware of the offensive text and was working with the Justice Department and other authorities on the matter. The messages targeted people in states including Alabama, Texas, Florida, Georgia, and Ohio, among others. Numbers from over 25 different states were used to send this text, with many disconnected by Thursday. Some numbers were linked to TextNow, a service that allows users to create free phone numbers. TextNow stated it had shut down accounts that violated its terms of service and said it would cooperate with law enforcement. Officials like New York Attorney General Letitia James and Virginia's Attorney General condemned the messages, urging recipients to report them to law enforcement. Universities like Clemson and the University of Alabama reported their students received the text, offering support and reporting the messages. Some recipients expressed fear and anger, with Atlanta resident Devorex Adams saying he felt afraid and hurt by the messages, while others like Monette Miller and Corian Freeman said they now felt more cautious in public settings. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us.
This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed.
Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. New York City Mayor Eric Adams and officials started expanding the Urban Assembly New York Harbor School on Governor's Island, aiming to double the campus and provide students with more facilities. The expansion will add new classrooms, labs, a gym, and a competition-sized pool to prepare students for future jobs in green industries. Mayor Adams highlighted that the expansion supports his Harbor of the Future plan to create more job opportunities in green fields by 2040, including 400 green jobs in New York City. The new campus will offer hands-on maritime and environmental training, preparing students to work in areas like wind energy and climate technology. The School Construction Authority, New York City Public Schools, and the Trust for Governors Island collaborated on the project to serve more students. Leaders like New York City Economic Development Corporation President Andrew Kimball and Chancellor Melissa Avils Ramos praised the initiative, which aims to empower the next generation of environmental leaders. Additional funding for this expansion came from the New York City Council and Manhattan Borough President's Office. This is part of New York City's broader focus on sustainable economic growth and climate solutions. Governor Kathy Hochul proclaimed November as New York State Apprenticeship Month for the third consecutive year, emphasizing her ongoing support for workforce development. This initiative aims to prepare New Yorkers for future careers by promoting apprenticeships as a pathway to success. The New York State Department of Labor also launched a new public awareness campaign featuring Commissioner Reardon and Education Commissioner Betty Rosa to highlight registered apprenticeships as a debt-free form of higher education. Governor Hochul expressed apprenticeship programs provide hands-on experience, a paycheck, and career growth, all without the burden of student debt. We are committed to expanding these opportunities to create a more inclusive and skilled workforce. As part of Apprenticeship Month, the NYSDOL revealed plans for the 2024 New York State Apprenticeship Summit, set for November 14th at the Empire State Plaza Convention Center in Albany. The summit will bring together experts to discuss ways to diversify apprenticeships programs, overcome barriers, and attract sponsors. Apprenticeships offer quality careers through on-the-job training and classroom instruction, supporting workers and their families while preparing them for the jobs of tomorrow. Madonna expressed outrage over Donald Trump's re-election, labeling him a convicted felon, rapist, bigot. On Instagram, she questioned why someone with such a record was chosen to lead the country, sarcastically noting he's good for the economy. Alongside, she posted a photo of a cake iced with Trump. Billie Eilish also shared her dismay, telling her Nashville concert audience that a convicted predator who hates women would now lead the country. Eilish performed her song TV, referencing Roe v. Wade's overturning by Supreme Court justices appointed during Trump's prior term. Trump, while not criminally convicted of rape, faced civil cases. In August 2023, a judge upheld that it was substantially true. Trump assaulted journalist E. Jean Carroll in the 1990s. Trump was also convicted in May of falsifying records after paying hush money to Stormy Daniels. His sentencing is scheduled for November 26. Other celebrities like Jack White, Ariana Grande, and Jamie Lee Curtis joined in voicing frustration. Curtis called for Americans to fight against tyranny one day at a time. Now it's time for global updates. Prosecutors in Argentina charged 3 individuals in relation to the death of former One Direction singer Liam Payne. The 31-year-old singer died on October 16 after falling from a balcony at the Casa Sur Palermo Hotel in Buenos Aires. One of the individuals who had spent daily time with Payne was charged with abandonment of a person followed by death, which carries a prison sentence of 5 to 15 years. The other 2 people were charged with supplying drugs, including cocaine, to Payne. One of them worked at the hotel. The suspects have been informed of the charges and are prohibited from leaving the country. Authorities clarified that Payne's death was due to a fall, not a jump, and it's believed he was unconscious or semi-conscious at the time. The investigation involved multiple raids, interviews with hotel staff, friends and experts, and a thorough review of over 800 hours of video footage. Toxicology tests showed traces of alcohol, cocaine, and a prescription antidepressant in Pine's system, but there were no signs of foul play. The investigation will continue as authorities attempt to access additional personal devices belonging to Pine. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us.
This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed.
Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. You are watching latest global updates. After a soccer match in Amsterdam, 5 Israeli fans were hospitalized, and Dutch police detained 62 suspects following violent attacks on Israeli supporters. The Amsterdam mayor's office condemned the attacks as anti-Semitic, reporting that some attackers deliberately targeted Israelis after a Europa League match between Maccabi Tel Aviv and Ajax. Israel responded quickly, organizing flights to bring citizens back from Amsterdam. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office denounced the violence, demanding swift action from the Dutch government and describing the attacks as premeditated anti-Semitic. Dutch leaders also condemned the violence, with Prime Minister Dick Schoof vowing to track down and prosecute those involved. Mayor Fehime Halsema of Amsterdam expressed deep shame, calling this a dark moment for the city. Tensions rose as clashes also erupted before the game during a pro-Israel march. Israeli President Isaac Herzog likened the attacks to historic violent acts against Jewish communities, urging action against anti-Semitic violence. Dutch far-right leader Geert Wilders also condemned the incident, expressing shame over the events in Amsterdam. South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol denied any involvement in a growing influence scandal involving his wife and election broker Myung Tae-kun. Allegations claim Yoon and his wife pushed for a candidate's nomination in the Conservative People Power Party's 2022 by-election in exchange for free polling help. Yoon has insisted he did nothing improper, although he acknowledged Myung supported his 2021 campaign. The scandal has harmed Yoon's approval ratings, now below 20%, while opposition leaders demand an apology and independent investigation. The Democratic Party, releasing audio clips, claims they show Yoon promising Myung political favors. Yoon dismissed this, saying many allegations lack evidence. The controversy unfolds as South Korea faces key foreign issues, including the recent U.S. election. Yoon expressed hope to work closely with Trump's government, despite concerns about potential trade impacts. Yoon and Trump have planned a future meeting to discuss North Korea's nuclear advancements and other security matters. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. World number 2 Iga Swiatek was eliminated from the WTA finals after Barbara Krejcikova defeated Coco Gauff on Thursday. claiming a 7-5-6-4 victory to secure her semi-final spot. Swiatek's 6-1, 6-0 win over alternate Daria Kasatkina earlier that day was not enough to advance, as she needed Gauff to win against Krejcikova to proceed. Krejcikova, advancing as the Orange Group winner, will face Zhang Qinwen in the semifinals, while Gauff moves forward to challenge world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka. Reflecting on her win, Krejcikova called it a big match, acknowledging Gauff's strong season performance. Swiatek's season continues as she will lead Poland in the Billie Jean King Cup final starting November 13 in Malaga. The tournament also stirred debate about a new WTA rule allowing Grand Slam champions priority entry, which annulled Krejcikova's participation over world number 8 Emma Navarro, who opted out as an alternate. France Interior Minister Bruno Retailleau criticized a massive Free Palestine banner displayed by Paris Saint-Germain fans during a Champions League match on Wednesday, saying it did not belong in a football stadium. The banner, which filled a stadium section at Parc des Princes in Paris, included a blood-stained Palestine flag, a masked figure in a keffiyeh, the Al-Aqsa Mosque, and a young boy in a Lebanese flag. Retailleau stated on social media that PSG and other clubs must prevent political displays from affecting sports, which he said should bring unity. He warned that repeated incidents could lead to banning banners altogether at games. The minister also requested a full explanation from PSG and the Paris police chief, Laurent Nunez, to ensure accountability for how the banner was displayed. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us.
This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed.
Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,876.10. The NYSE Composite is increased by 48.10 points or 0.24%. Tokyo stock close price is 39,381.41. The Nikkei 225 index is decreased by 99.26 points or 0.25%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,470.66. The Shanghai index is increased by 86.85 points or 2.57%. Hong Kong stock close price is 20,953.34. The Hang Seng Index is increased by 414.96 points or 2.02%. Bombay stock close price is 79,541.79. The Sensex index is decreased by 836.34 points or 1.04%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Biden accepts election result, urges Americans to stand together. Trump appoints Sushi Wiles as White House Chief of Staff. Trump plans to limit US citizenship by birth with new executive order. Officials condemn racist texts sent to black residents in multiple U.S. states. Mayor Adams breaks ground on Governor Island Harbor School expansion. Governor Hochul declares November as New York State Apprenticeship Month. Madonna and celebrities condemned Trump's re-election, calling him convicted felon and bigot. Three people charged in connection with Liam Payne's death in Argentina. Israeli soccer fans attacked in Amsterdam, 5 hospitalized, dozens arrested. South Korean President Yoon denies wrongdoing in scandal with wife amid falling approval. Swiatek exits WTA finals as Krejcikova secures semi-final spot. And French minister condemns Free Palestine banner at PSG match. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all at TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jadoo TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.